G'day, Andy McDowell here from New Zealand. You're watching David Sangster, PD365. You probably should be watching Emma Lawton. She talks a lot less and is a lot funnier, but if you're watching David, good luck to you.
You want to try running with it?
No, I'm not going to run now. You can run it.
Wait, look, I'll come over with you.
Yeah, so I'm with Tom Isaacs today. I'm with his dramatist assistant, Tandy Dean. There she is.
So it's Friday, the 12th of May. I've not been home long. And yeah, I've been to London. It's been a really good day. I went to see Tom Isaacs and his team at the Cure Parkinson's Trust, who invited me down to take part and contribute to their exciting new project, which I'll talk about very soon. And yeah, it was just great to have so many different people there, all with such knowledge and different ideas about what should be done, the unmet needs of people with Parkinson's, and what we can do as a group of people, patients, advocates and experts in this field to make a difference and look towards better outcomes and, you know, treatments for people like us. And if not us, then for the ones that come after us, and they're yet to be diagnosed. So I saw some new faces, some familiar faces, some inspiring people. I went to a fundraiser, watched Tom in action, doing his thing, talking about his journey, talking about the Cure Parkinson's Trust and their journey, their work, their progress, their endeavour to find a cure, slow, stop, reverse this condition, to impart their knowledge on others, to inspire them to make a difference and contribute to the cause, to help others like me, you. I'd never really attended this sort of thing before, an actual fundraiser, awareness event, whatever you want to call it. If you've got Parkinson's and you've never met other people with this condition, it's probably one of the best things, probably one of the scariest things, worrying things, the best things you can do. Particularly if you meet more than one, maybe in a small group, you can just shake away, be at ease, don't be afraid of what people think or what they're looking at, because, you know, even though this disease is different for everybody, but wherever you come from, whatever your background, your status, ethnicity, colour, creed, wherever you are, whoever you are, it affects us all the same. Tom was great as always, on form, full of spark and energy, even though I'd seen him at other times in the day, you know, like all of us, when he's not so well, but he always finds the right moment to deliver his message.
Diagnosis of Parkinson's changed my whole life. It was as if in a short 15-minute consultation with my neurologist that someone had pushed a fast forward button in my life. I was still a young man, but with the body and brain of someone who was 50 years my senior. But I was determined that I would adopt a proactive role and not be a victim of Parkinson's, so I took the 007 approach to Parkinson's. Shaken but not stirred. You must forgive my James Bond jokes about Parkinson's, which I've been doing ever since that day when the consultant first scared the living daylights out of me by saying we had Parkinson's, and it hit me like a thunderbolt. The response to my consultant's words were, "Doctor, no." The only quantum of solace he could offer was that I would die another day. Just as well, because you only live twice. I apologise, I don't call me the man with the golden pun for nothing. As you can see, I also have a licence to spill. So, I promise that's the last Bond gag, although you should never say never again. That really is it. No more gags. Well, in our relatively short history, we have grown to become a globally important force in the quest for breakthrough treatments in Parkinson's. We've almost single-handedly brought the word cure into use in the context of Parkinson's. But the problem with Parkinson's is that it is many different conditions. No two people have the same symptoms. You'll see that me, Roy, David, and maybe a few others here today, we all look slightly different. It's because Parkinson's is not so much a neurological disease anymore. It's considered a whole body syndrome. And with this in mind, we've adopted an innovative and pioneering approach to our research programme, for which there are three fundamental strands. The first strand is funding the preclinical work to identify compounds which have the necessary mode of action in the body to make them potential Parkinson's therapies. The second strand relates to what we call our linked clinical trials programme, which repurposes existing drugs for use in Parkinson's. This is really about slowing and stopping the illness. It's perhaps most relevant to those who are newly diagnosed with Parkinson's or have yet to be told they have it. And this is it. This is a programme which we take to America every year, and we get some of the best scientists, Parkinson's scientists in the world, to prioritise these repurposed drugs, and then we conduct clinical trials in them. There's certainly a lot to be hopeful about for those of us who live with Parkinson's. It's a good time to have Parkinson's disease. But to do this, we need your help from you, our supporters. There's one thing that's more likely to provide a breakthrough and ultimately a cure for Parkinson's. It is teamwork. And the Cure Parkinson's Trust is acting as the glue, bringing everyone together to concentrate on what's really important in Parkinson's. And finally,
Go.
so have you just seen your videos, and I think you are absolutely fantastic. Nice. I'm very keen to meet you.
They're really good videos. It was good.
They do great transportation, the Cure Parkinson's Trust.
It was really good fun. We got home, his wife cooked for us, Lindsay. And then I got the train back today, and 30 minutes before I was due to get my train back to Manchester, I was surprised with a tap on my shoulder to see Eros, my good friend, who's had Parkinson's for a few years longer than me now. And we just sat outside Euston Station with a coffee and talked about his new camera, his new gimbal camera tripod, and it was good fun. So thanks, Eros. You filled my last half hour of London with good fun and laughter. It was just nice to see you. So thanks, Eros. And yeah, that was my day. This is PD365.